Hi, hello, Bernard Kelly again from retirelaughing.com, and this is video number 4 in the probably 10-part series. What I want to chat to you about right now is the ideal product. The ideal product. Remember, we have the ideal tenant, and that's a young couple with kids in primary school, and what they want to live in. They want to live in a beautiful 4-bedroom family home in a growth corridor in a family suburb, where and from an investor's point of view, you want to be somewhere the rents are higher, where there's lots of jobs, and where the land taxes are lower. So we've been through that before. I want to chat to you about the ideal product, and really the ideal product is this yet to be built, off the plan, 4-bedroom family home that we just talked about. And the reason is because it appeals to the ideal tenant, but it is most attractive to the informed investor. And the reason is because you've typically got some stamp duty savings and you've got maximum depreciation. So not only does it appeal to the ideal tenant, it appeals to the informed investor. And that's the reason why that is the ideal product. Some of the things we don't want to invest in would be high-rise apartments. High-rise apartments that went before, you can't attract the ideal tenant who'll stay 3 or 4 years. Then you've got the build time, which could be 3 years before the tax man becomes your friend. So why waste 2 years when we're all running out of birthdays? Then of course you've got the body corporate fees, and you've got the sinking fund fees, but most of all why you don't want to ever buy a high-rise in a high-rise apartment building, because is your ultimate exit strategy. When you think about it, who's going to buy in 15 or 20 years time, when you come to refresh your portfolio, who's going to buy that high-rise that looks beautiful today, the high-rise, but in 15 years time it's just going to be another block of flats? And really, who's going to buy? It's not going to be a family. They don't live in inner city high-rise apartments. The only person who'll be buying from it is an investor. And they'll get their calculator out, they'll go to their computers, they'll type the numbers, and what they'll come up and say, oh gee, we want stamp duty savings, we want maximum appreciation. But you, of course, gobble that up 15 years prior. So really, that's another reason you don't want to try to do an investment in a high-rise apartment building, because your exit strategy is you shoot yourself in the foot before you start. Of course, you don't want to buy an existing dwelling either, because there's no depreciation, or very little anyway. And the other things you don't want to be into is student accommodation, or serviced apartment, or hotel rooms. They're just no good investments either, for various reasons. So that's really the ideal product. It's that family home, the ideal suburb, because it appeals to the ideal tenant, and you get maximum depreciation. But when we come back, I want to talk about the packaging that surrounds this ideal investment. That's in video 5. Come back. See you soon.